Hey guys, what's going on? I'm that guy Dan96 and welcome back to Prepared. This morning we are in London preparing for our flight over to Los Angeles as American 109 Heavy in the Boeing 777. Let's hop in the flight deck and let's get this flight started. We are in the flight deck of November 735 Alpha Tango. As per request, I am doing a part 1 of 2. Let me know what you think. Part 1 is going to be the departure, part 2 is going to be the arrival into Los Angeles. My last video was in X-Plane and it was really quick. There really wasn't much of a setup, it was just me straight up flying, and a few people had reached out and said, you know, they would like to see a little bit more, so I'm going to try that out. Again, just let me know what you think. And this is going to be very much an in-depth kind of setup of the 777. If I do it right, I don't know. I fly the 777 a little bit, but anyways. We can jump into the FMS here. We are at London to Los Angeles. American 109. We are route requesting that, so that's going to populate in. Set the auto brake RTO while we're here. While we're waiting for that, let's check the oxygen. Back on 100, perfect. We can go back to the FMS here. Route 1 uplink is ready, so we are going to load it. It's loading. Perfect. Going off runway 27 left. Party 27 left, Compton 3 Golf. To Compton, Upper Lima 9 to Gavgo, Malby, Dickas, Lipko, Dublin, Olapo, SLG, Molac, Nibig, Beged, Bilto, 5820, 6030, 6140, 6150, Nifty, Muslo, Rodbo, Yella, YSK, YPO, YTL, Whiskey Golf, Delta India Kilo, Bravo Oscar Yankee, Wasatak, ILC O'Toole from there. We are going to expect the ILS, well, we'll do 24 right. Angel 4, O'Toole, and that's going to be Circus. Activate and execute. We did forget, I did load the fuel, but I had to reset the flight plan. The sim, well, GSX was broken. GSX decided it was not going to work. Fuel today is 207.4. Actually, that's loaded in there already. Oh, it kind of remembered what I did last time. Cool. So I am happy with that. 320. We can accept that. Step size of 0. We're initially 320. We do have a couple step climbs. We go into the legs page. Our first step climb is at 6150. And that's going to be 340. And our second and last step climb is at Yankee Papa Oscar, and that's to 360. Execute. We're going to load the wind data for this now. I can execute that. VNAV transition altitude out of here is 6,000. Transition level 18,000, that's good. We can load the descent forecast. We've got all that taken care of. Thrust limit, we'll just do a takeoff 2, climb 2. That should be plenty. We are going to do a flap 15 departure. CG, there's our speeds. 73, we're going to throw that into the speed here. 73 runway heading is going to be 270. And on this departure, we maintain our highest altitude on this departure is 6,000. Let me drag the charts over and we'll kind of go through them a little bit. I have the charts pulled up here. I have to get the actual charting app. But this works for now, so if I display my own ship. No, that's being weird like that. Okay. We're over here at Pier 5. We're taking 27 left. The last time I was kind of taxied out of here. Actually, if we go over to the taxi chart. Over here at Pier 5, we're going to taxi probably via Bravo, and I got taken all the way down to, I think it was Nevis. No, I was actually sent initially to, no, I was right. It was Nevis. So the way this is going to work is we'll take Bravo all the way around to Nevis, and from there they just cleared me straight over to, I took off of November Bravo 2 Whiskey. Because we are super heavy, I am going to end up using full length. We'll go to November Bravo 1 for our departure off runway 27 left. Compton 3 Golf off 27 left to 7 miles from the London VOR. From there we cross 11 from London, 17 from Compton, between 6,000 and 3,000. To Woodley, between 6,000 and 4,000. 8 miles from Compton, 6,000. Cross Compton at 6,000. That's why 6,000 is into the into the mode control panel. And after Compton, we'll start to climb all the way up to our initial cruising altitude of flight level 320. You can see our routing here takes us up over the southern part of the UK, over Ireland, into Greenland, then down from Canada, over North Dakota, South Dakota, Utah, Nevada, and into California to land in LA. I guess for now, I'll just take you through kind of what I have planned in LA. We're going to take the Angel 4 off of O'Toole, and from there we'll just come off Circus for the ILS runway 24 right approach. This is a good old-fashioned In-N-Out burger that's right over here. So we're going to come off a Circus, 24 right. We are parking over at American parks. I think it's Terminal 4. 4 or 5. It's one of the two over here. I can't remember off the top of my head. We'll land 24 right. We'll probably make Alpha Alpha. We'll take Alpha Alpha to Charlie, and Charlie to our gate. That is the plan. We can run our checklist here. Parking brake is set, oxygen net was tested 100%, flight instruments heading 238, altimeter 1006, and that's set both sides. And set 3 times. Checklist is complete. We push out of here at, I think, 25? It's actually at 30, so we have about 20 minutes to go. Currently flying this on ProjectFly. If you don't follow me on ProjectFly, send me a friend request. That guy Dad96. You'll see me flying around. I'm pretty much flying almost every day. You'll see me either flying Southwest, PSA, Cargolux. Usually one of those 3 is what I'm flying on ProjectFly. So we've got our speed set for flaps 15. Everything is good. We're going to let GSX finish up their cargo loading. And we'll be ready to get out of here in just a few minutes. Oh, hey, catering. You're only like 15 minutes late. We got like 6 minutes to go to departure, and catering just showed up. This is almost like the real world. Somehow catering found a way to cater our airplane in like 6 minutes, which that's cool. So we can run the before start checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP V2173 heading 270, altitude 6,000 feet. That's set. Takeoff speeds V1 166, VR 168, V2 173. CDU pre-flight completed. trim. That's the only thing we forgot. It's supposed to be 7.75. .75 units, 0 and 0. Taxi and takeoff briefing completed. Before start checklist is complete. Let's call GSX. Tail left, no engine starts. Fuel pumps are on for engine start, and everything is looking good. I know you don't need to do that in the UK, but I do it anyways. I'm a total rebel.
Departure check completed. Bypass bin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Parking brakes are released. You're clear to push.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate your services. We'll see you next time. With them away, we can run the checklist. To recall, anti-ice is auto. Recall is checked. Flight controls checked. Ground equipment, they're clear. Before taxi checklist is complete. Let's head on over to runway 27 left. We are clear on the right. We're going to go in front of this Delta 330. On our left, you can see a Virgin Atlantic 789. British Airways 789 is what it looks like. An American 777-300 is lining up on the runway. There is the famous Concorde. Looks like we're number 3 in line for departure. Parking brake is set. We're probably going to end up watching British Airways depart, and pretty soon we'll be ready to go to Los Angeles. There he goes. Virgin Atlantic is on the roll. Let's get our lights on. And let's line up on runway 27 left. That's so cool. Plane spotting in Flight Sim. Doesn't get any more spotty boy than that. Everything is looking good to me. Checklist is complete. All our lights are on. Let's go flying. Set takeoff thrust. Thrust is set. $80 knots. V2. Positive rate. Gears going up. Really pushing forward on the yoke. That 7.75 seems way out of trim for this. Unless that's normal in the 777, but I'm not used to pushing forward. Come on. I'm just putting the autopilot on. I hate the trim system in this airplane. Ugh, God. Flaps 5. I wish I could hand fly the 777. I just hate the way it feels. Flaps 1. Flaps up. After takeoff checklist is complete. We are now going to maintain 6,000 on the departure. With standard set, we are climbing all the way up to flight level 320. That is going to do it for part 1 of 2 of our flight to Los Angeles from London as American 109 Heavy. If you enjoyed this format, please let me know. I look forward to doing a lot more. If you guys do like this, I will continue doing them this way. If not, I'll go back to my old way, or I don't know, maybe I'll find some other cool way of doing stuff. To stop myself from rambling on right now, we're going to end it here. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, make sure you like and subscribe so you never miss out on another video, and I'll see you guys in part 2. Take care.